we are going to experience a communal meditation in order to bring about and effect changes on the earth plane. We are going to rely on our thoughts and our feelings and our communal wishes in order to make a better planet. Each one of you that we'll call light workers are here to experience and express love, peace, kindness, tranquility, wisdom, light, and grace. As we participate as a group, we are all going to be able to work together to create a common future and a common plan moving forward. We are the entities responsible for dreaming up a better place, and simultaneously, we are the entities that are responsible for making that plan and that dream come into fruition and be reality. So what we're going to do is we're all going to close our eyes. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, a nice long one. Breathe in and out through your mouth. Breathe in slowly and out through your mouth. Now we're all going to do a fast cleanse here. There are going to be 16 breaths, and what we're going to do is breathe into each one of our chakras. The lowest is basically right between our hips and a little bit below, and each chakra is a point where energy is collected in your body. And if you make a closed fist, it's about that big, and there are a whole bunch of these that live within your body. So one's basically right at the center of your groin. You'll have one right in your stomach. You'll have one in your solar plexus, right at the bottom of your rib cage. You'll have one at your heart, sort of more centered in your chest. There'll be one in your throat, in your third eye, on the top of your head, and one about a fist length above your head. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe into each one of these chakras, and it's just going to be a nice, cleansing, wonderful breath. And as we breathe in, we're going to bring earth energy from underneath us, bring that through us. As you inhale it, feel that energy come in. As you exhale, feel that energy leave. And the energy that's leaving, just allow it to be negative energy, the weak energy, the stuff you don't know. And if you're doing it right, you might even start feeling like your chakras are spinning a little and casting off debris and kind of activating and cleansing and harmonizing and that sort of thing. So here we go. And then when we breathe back down, we're going to go in the opposite direction. But this time, try to find a spot in the sort of divine sky above you, connect to that, pull that energy down through you, and it's going to go through each one of the chakras and cleanse them in the reverse order. So 16 breaths. Let's all relax, and we're going to take our first deep breath in and feel it going straight to your pelvis and out. Take another deep breath into your stomach. Breathe in. Might feel or look orange. You might feel it spinning. And out. Take a yellow breath in to our solar plexus. Feel it cleanse and balance and harmonize, and out. Breathe into your heart center like an emerald green, spinning, igniting with light, and out. All right, now in through our throat, in, out. Into our third eye, breathe in. A bright orange or a bright blue. Breathe in, out. Out of the top of our head. Try to imagine opening up. Breathe in. Remember, this light is coming in from the ground and out. Now finally all the way up to our crown chakra. Breathe in. and out. Now the energy is going to come from above us, from a point in the divine sky, and into the top of our crown, above our head, about a fist length. Breathe in and out. Now right to the top of our head. Breathe in. Now breathe out. And now to our third eye. Breathe in and out. To our heart chakra. Breathe in. Breathe out. To our solar plexus. Breathe in. Now breathe out. Right into our stomach, into our belly button. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember that this light's coming from above. Now finally all the way back to your first chakra here. Breathe in and out. You should feel that your chakras are balanced and cleansed, that they feel wonderful and vibrant. They are emanating and receiving wonderful types of light from around you, from your surroundings. And now what we need to do is go set our vision on a collective vision for what we want this world to look like. Envision peace and love. Imagine healthy forests and an atmosphere that's clean and breathable, with air that's breathable. Imagine leaders that protect average citizens, that have integrity, that believe in change that benefits everybody and not just the few. You have to imagine an economic system where poverty is eliminated, where it's not driven into existence by unfair monetary policies and schemes that benefit the richest while starving the poorest. We have to imagine a life where drug abuse is not present, where alcohol abuse isn't present, where people take supervised trips with hallucinogens to experience a different part of the world and a different part of life, but where things like cocaine and heroin, which excite the worst parts of us while causing great harm to others, those kind of things are eliminated. Where war is not the primary method of differences solving, where violence is just greatly reduced. Domestic violence, sexual violence, criminal violence, all forms of that go away. We have to envision a world where disease is not present, where we as individuals are free to be healthy, free to be calm, free to be at peace, where things like AIDS can't touch us, things like hepatitis go away, sickle cell anemia. What we want is a world where individuals have responsibility and individuality and calmness, and light and peace and freedom and liberty. And where too, in a collective, we can find ourselves contributing to the world in wonderful ways. Where that which we collectively envision becomes our reality. Where that how we collectively dream or want to experience becomes real. We want to live in a world free of advertisements meant to go cause us self-doubt that we are lacking in some way, that we are not beautiful, that we are not wonderful, that we are absent a piece of us, or we would be better off if we were somebody else. This is not the world we want to live in. We want to live in a free and just and wonderful place where you can interact with your friends and peers safely, where we can learn and grow and experience, and one in which is a loving community, where mistakes can be forgiven as long as the lessons are learned. Where we have protectors that truly protect us and safeguard us, and safeguard all of us, and again, not just the richest few. We want to be able to work in such a way that we feel like it's expanding our soul and helping other people, and not just participating in mindless dribble. We want a world where we can have all the things that we need, and many of the things that we want, but we're not bound to it, that we're not controlled by it. We want to live where it's healthy for our families to raise our children, to give them a good future, an education that's meaningful, that fulfills critical thought, problem solving, and expands our minds to things that have been previously hidden. Because again, in an open society and in a transparent society that we all want to build, there will be a freedom of information available within that. And so envision this place. Envision it with beauty in your heart, and a dream that another world is possible, and that not only do we have a right to live in it, but it is our destiny to live there. And that in order to achieve that destiny, we must collectively move forward to create that vision, to be the authors of that vision, to be the builders of that vision, and to direct our thoughts in positive ways to build it, and not let ourselves be bogged down in the negative. Collectively, we'll build this, and it'll grow. And as we work together, we'll experience that world and that dream in which we all want to live. And so send these positive thoughts out, send these images out, and come back to this space time and time again, and collectively dream another world is possible. We can be free, we can be safe, we can grow, and it can all be done in a positive way, in a loving community. Send that energy out, and thank you for your participation. Begin to wiggle fingers and toes. Begin to wake up from your sleep. Allow these feelings and these images and these things that you are trying to build allow them to continue on, to move, to be built. Put it into your daily work, your daily life. Feel it come to fruition in your every thought and every action. You are light workers. You are here to build a better space. Start by dreaming it. Namaste.